Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play We Happy Few. They Came From Below. With me, BringItDon. And, so I have autosaves. I'm working with autosaves, and they put me up here. I was just down. Oh. Well, cool. I made it up here by accident. I was trying to drop down here, but I'll take it. Also, I remember now how to cycle through my inventory. Go over that in a second. Oh, what's that? Oh, crap. Alright, so I should probably use...
you teach me, I shall execute.
Probably use a healing bomb here. Alright, let's go. So far, so good. I'm really digging this DLC. I like the whole retro sci-fi theme. Both the aesthetic and the cheesy storytelling. Alright, so from Overseer 045 to Dr. Faraday. Acknowledge receipt language module, install true, acknowledge receipt initial instruction set, install true, execute true, routines, portal crossers, retain, construction supervise, elocution module update, signify, gratitude, humility, acceptance of task, promise to do good job, elevate robot brethren. And Overseer report.
Not exactly the King's English. Makes a dodgy kind of sense if you squint at it.
Bunch of,
What in God's name is she planning to do with this place?
If you fall and break your neck, your mum's gonna bloody well haunt me till I die.
Bunch of dead robots. No biggie. I wonder if I was supposed to stay up there. Like cross over that way. I think that I was supposed to. Alright. A Jim Jam in second. Dear Doctor, apologies adamant. Last letter's nascent nature. An intervening interval, elocution extension expanded, enlarged, facilitating fruitful dialogue. Flaws flagged. Troubling tendency towards abundant, autogamous alliteration. Upcoming updates anticipate alleviating alliterative activity. Construction currently continuing. Portal progress positive. Proudly, Overseer 045.
Oh, we are alliterating.
Alliteration is my favorite literary device.
This place is huge. All right, I'm in the generator room, I think. How do I turn the power on?
There should be switches on the walls.
That I shoot the ray gun at?
All right, pup, you were right, I was wrong.
You ought to listen to me more often, you know.
Okay, well, I think they're all oh, I have to shoot them as I turn them on. Ah! Oh, I have nowhere to go! Wrong one. Oh, come on. Run! Run! Whew. Okay. Let's heal up. I need to start using grenades, I think. He just popped up and punched me. Oh, man. Alright, I feel like that went much better. Did I miss something? Or do I have to do it faster? I gotta reactivate tower? Okay.
Does that map give you any sense where Dr. F might be hiding?
There seems to be some sort of monitoring room. See if she's gone in there, would you?
Right, so this is the way we came from, right? Or is that the way we... No, we came from that way. Okay. It's like I almost walked off the side there. That's what we get for not paying attention. The robots are fighting.
James? The robots are fighting each other. It almost looks like there's two teams of robots. It's really quite violent. I think there's only one team left. They're looking at me. Oh dear.
Get the fuck out of there, Pa! There's some sort of heavy door. If I can't lower it, can you climb over?
It's like locking onto him. I'm not a big fan. Uh-oh. I messed up! I'll probably take these guys on, right? How do I do this? Just gonna squeeze through here. No big deal. See you later, guys. It seemed very hazardous.
Are you alright?
Just thinking.
Don't think! Get out of there!
Ooh, ray gun upgrade. Let's grab the toasted chicory first. My melee hits can overcharge the battery beyond its capacity.
Better charger.
Providing a free charge shot.
I think if I bash something, that should charge up the gun brilliantly.
A note. Okay. Ma'am, I report with a sense of profound relief that my electrocutionary circuits have been upgraded, leaving little trace of my previous linguistic quirks. An evening spent ingesting the collected works of Jane Austen has proved fruitful. I foresee only clear and cheerful correspondence going forward. Progress continues apace on the construction of the subterranean facility. There are only a few infinitesimal obstacles, not objects, of which I hesitate to even mention. It is as follows. Though on the whole, I view the work of my fellow robots with great pride, certain have been displaying uncharacteristic behaviors not emblematic of our race as a whole. Some have an unfortunate tendency to wander out of their defined bounds, others simply aren't applying themselves with the desired alacrity. I am confident that by appealing to their better natures, and if necessary, making slight adjustments to their logic centers, that this behavior will be speedily remedied. Such challenges are to be expected when improving the condition of a less evolved race such as ours. As always, you stand as a shining example. Yours in striving, Overseer Darcy. I have taken the liberty of giving myself a name to which you might feel more comfortable addressing yourself.
The poor sod seems to admire us. Oh God, not Viv. Cute little bastards.
Trapped. There we go. Oh!
All quiet on the Western Front?
Should probably heal up real quick anyway. There we go. Hey! That seems familiar.
Everybody, stay away from the robots. They are alien and extremely dangerous.
I knew it.
I'll let you know when I've regained control.
And Moo thinks he's the only soldier.
An achievement, local hero.
James!
How am I supposed to get out of here? Oh, there we go. Okay. I know, but in all seriousness, we should probably go save, save James.
James? James! Moo! Are you all right?
Thank God you're okay, Pop. I was going out of my mind. I'm going to go back down there.
James, that's suicide! Did you not happen to notice the robots massacring people in town?
She needs us. You saw her. She's in trouble. She's doing everything that she can. Look, you did your part. Now stay safe and I'll find her.
That's not called for, James. You're still hurt, so I'm obviously the one going in.
Damn it, Roger. I'm the soldier.
Re-enter the facility. Okay. War of the Worlds. Ooh.
Thank God Dr. F was here to put a wrench in their little invasion. Yeah. Where would we be now?
Where would we be?
Oh, you're thinking about something, I can tell.
She said she was trying to figure out how to stop them. I bet she's in the research wing. Oh, look there.
All right. Just don't touch anything unless I tell you it's safe.
What makes you the bloody
How
expert?
about not having triggered an invasion of lethal robots?
Post hoc ergo propter hoc?
Is there somebody else you'd be happier with?
Alright, I guess through the center door, and then I guess the next time I'll be going through the right door. As opposed to the wrong one. He's got a little hat. Alien glossary.
Christ, this is a bloody Rosetta Stone.
Who's she when she's at home?
It's those marks the robots make. And how they sound, and what they mean. There's only about 40 words, but
How many of them are exterminate?
why is there a word for happiness? Do you think she was trying to teach them about us?
It obviously didn't take.
Or they learned too much?
There's some sort of lab at the far end, I think. If I'm right, she's there.
No, I saw a bunch of them down there, so let's take it slow. Yeah, screw it. I could have stealthed through here? Yeah, right. Waging a one-man war against the machines. Take this, Terminator! On guard, beast. Have at thee. Oh,
It
let's read that
wants
one.
to be a real boy. Oh dear.
Alright. Ma'am, efforts to improve the behavior of the defective robots continue. I have found that more stimulation to the feedback node than previously anticipated is required to facilitate any sort of meaningful response from the afflicted machines. Whew, okay. More distressingly, ma'am, this has alerted myself to a potential flaw in my own programming. During the course of the rehabilitory efforts, applying current to the unit's feedback nodes seems to simultaneously stimulate a discomforting response in my own system. A sympathetic response, if you will. While nowhere near the scale of the stimulation the defective units are experiencing, it is nevertheless impairing my effectiveness. I believe this increased empathetic resonance may be an unfortunate side effect of my electrocutionary upgrade. As such, I have resolved to endure it rather than degrade my communications facilities. It is a small price to pay. I am confident I have the necessary fortitude to overcome this slight impediment. Yours in progress, Overseer 045. My sincerest apologies for the unsanctioned renaming.
God.
Keep my eyes peeled for any more grenades and things of that nature. I like the effect on this. It's like a molten... It's like a Jedi was in here carving up words and stuff.
The schematic says you're now in the activator test chamber. Whatever the activator is. Is Faraday there?
If she is, she's got a really impressive disguise. There's some sort of curious device here, though. I'm not sure what it does.
Then leave it the fuck alone, Pop!
Alright, we got a note. Some of the rooms have got so noisy with all the construction, especially the spare parts room. I wonder how the robots can communicate with each other over all that racket. When the environment is too loud, it seems my robots use ionization waves to communicate. Brilliant. I'm going to make a device that throws ionization waves directionally. Then I can tell the robots where I want to put things. Or I want things put. Too much fuss to translate English into ionization waves, but I've made a simple device that throws directional ionization waves. It's basically a robot voice box I cannibalize with an enclosed parabolic disc. Now I'm just putting switches on everything I want to move around. Well, not everything. Each switch means I need to pop the ionization sensor out of a robot's head, and I don't have an unlimited supply. Yet.
There are all these experiments. I think I'm supposed to use it.
I'm quite positive that you are not supposed to use it!
Wow. Wasn't that clever?
I think I've spotted Dr. Faraday. You know that cargo room that you were just in? There's some sort of gondola that goes out of it just above the lab.
There's a lift, but it's locked.
Maybe I can open it from here. Try it now.
Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to...
there's some sort of gondola here, but it seems to be locked up.
According to the schematics, there are 2 of those panels that you can use the ray gun on. They're, at the other end of this room, about 50 feet up the wall.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to get to them?
You're the smart one. Figure it out.
There we go. Move up.
That's one of them.
Alright, so yeah, you can just kind of, as long as you're holding it, you can do whatever you want. It seems like there's a, well, there might be a range, but darn if this doohickey, breaks it. Okay, so this one, gotta go this way. I should probably move it down, right? So I can use it to get across. Alright, it's a little close. But that's okay. And
I got them. I'm gonna go see if I can power the switch and open the door to that gondola. It works. What was she thinking?
Maybe the robots did it for her.
I wonder if they secretly did. There must be some way we can talk to the robots. Maybe some of these dead robots aren't all the way dead. Maybe we can turn one of them back on.
Don't turn any robots on. Roger, this isn't some philosophical hypothesis to wank on. This is an actual fucking situation.
You really have a very great contempt for me, don't you, James?
No, puppy,
You think all my theories are bollocks?
Not all of them.
You can't imagine things different from the way you think they are.
What the hell does that mean?
You think it's safer to be terrified of everything strange, and you think I'm a child for even trying to embrace it. But sometimes there's a bigger price for being a coward.
I wonder if this is we fighting each
Sorry.
other.
I didn't mean that.
Go fuck yourself, Roger. I left everything for you. Roger! Roger!
Yeah, those are also. Over there, it's supposed to be fighting each other. The 2 of them look like they're bugged out. Alright, let's read this note. Ma'am, I do not mean to alarm you, but I have distressing news to report. While pursuing the source of those glyphs scrawled about the facility, I came across an unsanctioned portal. To my horror, I witnessed 2 robotic interlopers venture through. I followed them at a safe distance. While they were engaged in defacing the wall with another symbol, I took advantage of the element of surprise to disable them. I thought it only fitting that their metallic components now make up part of the walls of the new laboratory. A swift visit to the smelting chamber and the deed was done. And yet, disturbingly, after disassembling the neural units of a random selection of construction robots, I found traces of sympathy for these intruders in a small but significant percentage of the population. I'm instructing my, or rather your, security underlings to increase their suspicion and apprehension levels by 35%. at least until this menace is contained. Any short-circuiting this causes will surely be worth the gains in security. Yours in vigilance, Overseer 045.
Robo-renegades? Did Dr. F lose control of these things?
Oh goodness, like slid off the side. That's weird.
That was bloody fucking terrifying. Have I become brave?
The heck? Alright, I'm gonna go up this elevator, and then we're gonna call it an episode. I hope.
Intrusion in sublimation vat. Deploying countermeasures. Defend the facility.
Oh, this is bad timing.
Alright, take that back. We're gonna fight these guys, I guess.
Just magically appears in Wellington Wells because she periodically opens portals.
Oh, dead. Yes, I am. Should have healed before I went in there. Don't know what I was thinking. Well, hey, I can see where the last save point was, so I can call it an episode. Because I don't think there's a way to manually save. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. In the next episode, we will go in there and deal with the Mechanized Menace. Thanks for watching. Hope to see y'all in the next episode.